30 days ago, I had zero understanding of AI automation. I have no coding experience and I don't come from a technical background, absolutely nothing. In just 30 days, I was able to learn out how to build out AI automations, use AI agents to build out a fully functional website, and win the AIS Plus Community's August Hackathon. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys how I was able to do it, what I built, how it works, and how you can do it too. Let's get right into it. By combining NAN, Lovable, and Retell AI, I was able to create Lovable. Lovable is an AI-powered voice agent built for thrifters, resellers, and just anyone interested in fashion. If you ever scrolled through secondhand fashion platforms like eBay or Depop, you know the grind. Endless listings, back and forth negotiations, and tons of wasted time. This is a problem that I built Lovable to solve. Think of it as your thrifting sidekick. It scans listings, negotiates automatically, and works around the clock to score you the best deals. So you can save more time and reap the benefits of having a better closet, better fashion picks, while Lovable does all the grunt work for you. And so here it is, the final creation of Lovable, and let's dive right into it. So first in, I'm gonna go ahead here, we're gonna sign up, make a new account, create our password, and we're gonna go ahead, make that account. So now you can see, find it, love it, lowball it. Basically what Lovable does is you go through, talk with the voice AI agent, helps you find the preferences of the item that you want, size, budget, all that good stuff. It's gonna take that information then, send it to the NAN backend, gonna go through, scrape the web, find what you're looking for, update Supabase, and then the Lovable front end is gonna go grab that and be able to display it visually here in Lovable. So let's go through the whole process and show you guys what's up. Hello?
Hey, I'm Lowball, your fashion plug. What are you looking for today? Hunting for something specific or just browsing for a vibe?
I'm looking for a gray vintage Nike pullover.
Ooh, solid choice. Are you thinking more of a classic crew neck sweatshirt, a hoodie, or maybe a quarter zip style? And do you want that super faded, worn in vintage look or something a bit cleaner?
Let's go with hoodie, and vintage is cool.
Nice vintage gray Nike hoodie coming right up. What size are you looking for? And do you like your hoodies more oversized and cozy or a regular fit?
I'd say I'm looking for a size large, and I don't really care about the fit.
Perfect. Size large and you're flexible on the fit. Love that. Last couple of things. Do you have a budget in mind for this hoodie? And are you cool with gently used, or do you want something that's super vintage and worn in?
Let's go something worn in. And I'm looking at probably under $60.
Awesome. Vintage gray Nike hoodie, size large, worn in vibe, and under $60. Got it. I'll start searching for the best options and pop them up for you. Hang tight and check out the results on your screen in just a sec.
And so there you can see it. It's gone through, discussed with me, and figured out exactly what I'm looking for. Now we can see on screen we have this animation that Lovable is going through curating your pick. So it's going to analyze your preferences, scan latest listings, and kind of lock in that best match for you. I also want to take this time to, oh wow, super quick there, but we could see all the falling numbers on the side. I took a lot of time in that animation to try and show how Lovable works and how it's going to go and give you a price and then help you get an even better offer on that. So we're going to go through, reveal your Lovable pick. And here we have it, vintage Nike athletic hoodie, gray, exactly what we asked for, size large, under $60. This is perfect, exactly what I was thinking of. Now, here's where the magic really happens. We can go in and click ready to Lovable, and it's gonna go through, analyze your pick, and figure out a place of attack where you can go through and create an offer and get that item you want at a better price. So we go through here, vintage Nike hoodie is a great retro appeal and the unique design touch that many collectors appreciate, yada, yada, yada. It goes through, crafts you a message that is specific to the item and will actually help you go get that item at a better price. And that's basically how Lovable functions. We can then take this message, we can copy and paste it into the eBay listing, which we can view the product listing right here. And then if we want to go through and hunt again, we can just click hunt again and it's going to take us to the start. And yeah, that's pretty much how Lovable works. I'm going to be leaving a link to it in the description. So if any of you want to go try it out, be my guest. I'd be more than happy for you guys to take a look at it. So now you've all seen what Lovable is and how it actually functions. Now we're going to go through and break down how the backend works, so the N8N workflow that I built out. Now, as I stated earlier, I do not come from a technical background. I learned all of this in 30 days by watching YouTube videos, joining Nate's AIS Plus community, reaching out to people within that community, and then just going through all the courses he has available on there. Super phenomenal resources. Would highly recommend everyone to check it out. Drop a link in the description, but let's get into it. So as you guys can see, this is the workflow. And from the top, we go in here and we can see we have just a webhook, right? Pretty normal, basically bringing in information from the Retell AI voice agent to my N8N workflow. Then I just threw in edit fields right here to go through and grab that transcript. Just thought it'd be easier. Then I was having some issues getting the session ID and user ID all the way through to the end of the workflow. So I threw a switch in right here, and that's just gonna go through and route it. So we have one coming up here and one coming up down here. It's having some issues with actually splitting up the information, so I ended up just sending everything to both. But this allowed me to go through another edit fields, grab just the user ID and session ID, and bring those all the way into the merge right here. So anyways, let's walk through the majority of the workflow, which first off, all this information is gonna come in here, and this is our first AI agent. It's gonna create a URL. And so it's gonna go through, get the transcript, and basically take that and turn it into an eBay search URL. So you can see right in here. It's gonna then pass that off to Firecrawl. Now I wanted to use a publicly available API for either like Poshmark, Depop, eBay, etc., but wasn't available, so I had to kind of work around that. That took me a lot of time. So we come in here, Firecrawl, go through, scrape that URL from eBay, and it's gonna give us a bunch of data in Markdown. Then this is our AI agent that's gonna go through and determine the lowball pick. So it's gonna come in here, go through all this Markdown data, and it is gonna go look at our criteria that we have, right? Looking at, price, color, size, description, all that stuff, and find the listing that best fits that. And once it identifies that top listing, it is gonna go through here. First it's gonna go through a little simplify code node right here just to make the output a little easier to read. So we have title and all that broken up. Then those are gonna both go to a merge right here. And then just a quick code node to break those two up so it's easily accessible to access both. And then finally, it's gonna go into Supabase. It's gonna update a row because the session ID and the user ID have been recorded at the start of the call on Lovable. And so basically the rest of the rows, like the title and everything else, is all blank. And so it's gonna go in, update those rows. So then the Lovable front end can go in, grab that information and display it visually as we saw. And then lastly, we just have our respond to webhook. So that's basically how I went through and actually built this lowball to work. It took a lot of iterations. Definitely was not an easy process by any means, and there was a lot of failure, a lot of frustration, but I'm very proud of what I built out. And yeah, and so that pretty much sums it up for lowball. This has been such a phenomenal learning experience. I mean, I'm so grateful to Nate, Josh, everyone else in the AIS Plus school community who really gave me this opportunity to grow in this capacity. And I hope that my journey can serve as an inspiration to other people out there who, don't have that technical experience or don't have any experience in AI and they're just looking to get started. And it really shows that you can grow so much in such a little amount of time with the resources out there available today. And I'd be more than happy to help any of you watching this kind of take the steps that I did and learn in that process. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If anyone has any AI automation or consulting work that they need, please reach out to me on my LinkedIn, on my Gmail, whatever it may be, and we'll kind of figure that out. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, and stick around for the AI journey. Thank you so much.